Hello, this is Olga Jevtich. I'm Miss Virginia Senior America 2003. This is Fashion Notes. Now we are going to travel to very far, far land. Fasten your seatbelts. We are going to India. Today we have in the house Indian guest with all these beautiful crafts. They come from India, and we are going to learn lots of India and the things what they're making there, which absolutely fascinating. I met them at one of the show, and I was fascinated, to see those beautiful embroidered things they were showing at the show, and I invited them to come, here today so you can learn lots of Indian crafts. As you know, India is one of the largest country in the world after People's Republic of China. They have 29 provinces and they have 7 territories. And also, there are some unpopulated area, but most populated area is probably around the coastline, and also around Himalaya. They have a very fertile land, so this is where they produce all the produce, and in that part of India. And that as they are all known for making beautiful things. There's so many people, so there's so much talent is there. So you have, they are very well known for making, beautiful silver things, beautiful jewelry, copper. Also, Pashmina was born there, as you know. So we are going to show you some beautiful pieces that are made in India. And, hopefully when you go to some other craft show, you can, examine very closely and purchase beautiful Indian crafts. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much for coming today and to tell us about, the Indian crafts. As you can see, we are surrounded with many different and handmade things. They make it, there is still such a thing, handmade. Usually, as you know, everything is made, by machines these days. But those are handmade done, and they are some the finest materials that you can find. Pashmina, as I say, was born there, and they have embroidered and over-embroidered, and also some things that are made from paper. And I just was fascinated that this, for example, this is a plate, and this is made from paper. I don't know, I threw away my papers. I don't know what could I do with my paper that I, throw away every week. But this is made from paper, this beautiful plate that you can put on the wall as a decoration. And this is really fast. This is very lightweight, actually. And every leaf that I see here in different color, gold and greens and, little black, is exactly the same. Is this hand done, with the artist, how this is done? First of all, you have a lot of paper, and then what do you do with the paper? How is the process going on?
So this is called paper mache. And so whenever you have waste paper, so the artists usually they buy a lot of waste paper. And after that, they put it in water.
Is there any particular paper or just any paper?
Any paper.
Any paper?
Even this paper.
Really?
Yes. So they put it in water for maybe 10 to 15 days until it dismantles. And after that, they mash it.
Do they put some special liquid on it or just water?
Not to dismantle, but after they mash the paper, they do put some solution in it. And then they give it a shape.
Harden, and they can mold?
Yes, they do the mold layer by layer, and after that they put it in a shape, like they put it in this shape. Or they, even if you see this thing, they put it in this shape.
This is a little bird?
Yes.
And this is like a,
so even they carve after that, and everything is hand painted.
And this is paper too. This is like a Christmas decoration.
Yes.
With the snow.
This is also a paper. And even if you see everything over there is paper.
And the boxes. I know they are very famous for making wooden boxes, but this is different. This is made from paper. And do they have a some kind of mold to put this paper there, or they just form it by hand?
They form it by hand.
And it's perfectly.
And they do have some tools even to give them the shape, but if you see from inside, the shape is not proper.
Yeah. So it's a painted inside, inside is black, and then, they have a different, looks like the yellow and golds are really the
yes. Even
primary color there.
Yes. I mean, they usually do a lot of colors. Even if you see that one have green and a lot of different colors.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that is a coaster.
This is also made.
Yes, everything is made from paper.
It is made from paper. It's so unbelievable. And this is inside. Actually, this is the
coaster
to use for the drinks.
Yes, for the drinks.
Under the drinks, not to get wet on the table. I see, but not just that. And what is this?
This is a pen holder.
Oh yes, you put on the desk. Yeah. You put on your desk and you put your pens there. So this is nice. I like this.
So this is just a jewelry box.
Also,
and if you
box.
see on
this, you could put your jewelry or special jewelry here, or your little
so
things.
if you see this painting takes a lot of time to make. The painting on the box. This is all handmade painted.
Handmade and wonderful picture. Do they have some kind of pictures, for example, and then they look at it and they copy and paint here, or they just do like a free?
Some artists, like 50 or 60 years old, they used to just, whatever was there in their mind, they used to do it like that.
Is this any province in India that is particularly doing particular thing, or this is, kind of, here and there?
No, this all comes from Kashmir. All paper mache, all Pashmina, all these crafts come from Kashmir.
Pashmina. Oh, you have to see this. This is shawl, Pashmina, but it's embroidered all over the place with a silk thread in different colors, and it's so luxurious and also extremely soft, and it feels good on the skin. This one is, I like this one. It has, beautiful colors, and this is a pink and gold Pashmina. Pashmina, as you know, it's a combination of silk and cashmere. Now, this is a nice. And people in India wear shawls all the time, is that right?
Yes.
Now, the Western world is adopting it, and it's good to have as a fashion accessory, and also it's a warm, so you can, it's a combination stuff.
Yeah, Pashmina actually comes from a Himalayan wool that is always living above 400 meters altitude, and it's only found in Kashmir. That goat.
Those are goats, yeah. Those are goats. They are only in Himalayas.
Yes.
They are there, and they are wild ones.
Yes.
Oh, you cannot raise them.
So actually, they will not be able to live in lower altitude. That's the issue.
On the high altitude, they like cold climate.
Yes.
But this, I don't know how that the wool is so soft. Then you have, what is this?
So this is all walnut. This is hand-carved, handmade.
Walnut?
Yes.
Oh, this is a very, very
in Kashmir,
pretty.
we have a lot of furniture, even tables and beds. They are all made of walnut wood and hand-carved.
Walnut furniture.
Yes.
It's really, really exquisite. And this is on the artwork, and also very useful. You can put, wine here and just serve and look very elegant on the table. There are so many other things. For example, we have some clothing that are made from silk, and especially, we have a lady that she's going to show us the coat, which is made of silk. Can you show us? This is coat made from silk, And it's embroidered, as I earlier showed you, the shawl. The shawl was embroidered on Pashmina, and this coat is embroidered on silk. And it's so beautifully done. And this is a cottage industry there, is it?
Sorry?
Cottage industry. You know, this is, industry that is not like a, like a factory. They have a small group of women in here and there in the provinces, and they do it by hand.
Yes, they do it by hand.
This is how it is done.
Yeah, these are not mass produced. So,
but this is like a one of a kind, just about.
Yes. So basically, you will never see the same kind of pattern in any other jacket because this is handmade.
Yes, yes.
So you will never, and this is not mass produced.
So if you get one of these like that, you know you are the only person in the world that can have this. It's such a good feeling to know this is you are the only person that can wear this. Nobody else in the world. It's absolutely beautiful. And also on the back is equally fine, and it has inside a lining, which is absolutely beautifully black lining, which is beautifully done. And the colors are absolutely magnificent. Do the artists actually choose the color to the people that are actually working, or the people that are working, they already know what goes, what color goes with what?
The artist chooses the color.
The artist?
Yes.
I see. Do they have like a seasonal thing,
No.
Seasonal, or this is just for all season?
This is for all season.
For all season.
Yes.
Okay.
Some of the things like Firan, that's like a warm jacket. That's people usually work on that in winters. Yeah, and some artists, if they have some other job, they usually work
for
on
the
winters.
summer, you have cottons, I'm sure.
Yes.
The people are wearing cottons,
Yes.
but also the cottons are, done, with some kind of embellishment, like a embroidery, and in cotton, so that's suitable for the summer. And silk actually can go just a year round, because silk is warm, and cotton is cool, and linen, of course. So we have there also. Do we have any piece of clothing, and this is the only one we have?
We do have this. So this is also come from Pashmina. This is called, there are like different types of shawls and maybe 100 types of shawls. So this is called kani, and this is weaving of thread.
Oh, I wish you can touch it. It's so extremely soft. And this is a different technique from embroidery. It's a woven cashmere, pure cashmere. Wow, this is beautiful. Do they dye, do they use just natural dyes?
Yes.
Natural dyes, so it will never get, different colors like fading or something. It will never happen. It will always be this color, always.
All shawls, making of shawls is coming from 15th century from Kashmir. So this art is really old.
It's the same with the carpets,
Yes.
When they make carpets, it's also, natural dyes.
Yes, they do use the natural dyes.
This is the difference between, a dyeing yarn with commercial dyes. That dye, you could put on if you have on the floor, on the sunny room, it will, by the time it will fade. But if you have, with a natural dye, they will stay the way, to the last stitch. They will be the same color. It will be no changes at all. Like these shawls, and they're absolute. I wish you can touch it. It's so soft, beautifully soft. This is the same technique too, but the different colors, of course. And you have a bag.
Yeah, this is a bag. The embroidery is Ari embroidery. This is a thick needle they use for this.
Yeah, this is a. How do you call this technique?
This is called Ari embroidery.
I see. Yeah, this is very practical. And this is cotton, isn't it?
Yes, it's a mixture of cotton and wool.
Okay. It's very pretty. Isn't it nice for the summer? It's like, nice for the garden, if you have a garden party. It looks really, very, very nice, and also very roomy. You can put all the stuff, because we all carry lots of stuff in our bags these days. And you have some little
And we
rugs. Is this for a wall hanging, or?
So yeah, so some people use it as wall hanging, some people use it as rugs. So this is
pure wool.
Yes.
This is wool, and this is.
And even here you have embroidery in this one. This is embroidery. This is called namda in Kashmir.
And also, they make it in different sizes.
Yes, there are multiple sizes for these.
Oh, I think this is too pretty to to walk on it. It will be nice, maybe on the table.
Yeah, and everything is this all is
everything
handmade.
is very hand done, as you can see. And if you turn around, it's the back is also it's almost same nice, beautiful like a front, like a right side. It's really absolutely exquisitely done, and the colors are fascinating. They have an eye for color, and color. All these colors that you see here. They are, they go with each other so nicely. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece. And also very soft, and it's pure wool, what you can expect from pure wool. It's really lovely, lovely, lovely piece. As you can see, India, with all this, big population, they have a big talent, of course, talent. This piece also is.
This is called Durbar.
Is this like a wall hanging
yes.
too? And does all this has some kind of meaning? Is the picture?
Yes. So these were like Mughal kings and these are all handmade. If you see.
Okay, turn the other side so the camera can see the right, right there. Yeah, this is, and also they have a backing, and you can put
and this is all embroidery
on the wall too.
Yes.
You can put on the wall like that. And is this kind of religious?
No.
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 Oh, this is just a kind of family together.
Yes.
Is that what it means?
So they usually have old paintings with all the Mughal empire, and they usually do it with handmade embroidery on the Durbar.
I see. Yeah, this is really. And how long do you think this takes for people to finish this piece?
Okay, so it depends. So there are a couple of Pashmina shawls that take over 1 year to make. So the artist needs to sit 1 year, and something like this might take a week to a month.
Must be, because this is a big piece. Yes. And how do they do it? Do they weave it?
Yes. So this is through a thick needle.
And then re-embroider on top afterwards.
Yes. And there are a couple of old machines. So those machines are manual wooden handmade machines. So some artists use those too, but it is not an automatic machine. We still call it handmade.
Yes. Unbelievable. This is like, painting, this is like buying you, very fine painting from the very famous artist. This is the same thing. And, it is, everybody appreciate all these hand-done things. As I said before, this is the art that still exists in some country like in India. The hand-done things, I like that. I always have been admiring people that do it with hands, and work with hands, because this art is actually losing, anyway. So, do you go there, or how do you acquire all these pieces? Do you go to India and pick yourself what you like, to bring here, or you can order it, or how is this done?
So I am from Kashmir. So I was born there. I completed my studies in Kashmir. So I think this art is dying. That's why I'm trying to promote it in USA and Canada and Europe. So we are trying to do it online, and I usually go to different shows. So I have, my dad is still in Kashmir, so I coordinate with my
so
dad.
you just continue family tradition.
Yes. So I just want to promote all this art across the world. And because these days, these artists are going for different kinds of job. So if we promote it, they might still come back and do this, because this is a very ancient and rich art that comes from Kashmir.
Oh, wow. So they're actually attending some craft shows, you know, in Washington area, so you can see them, you know, and is there any show that you're doing in the near future?
So yes, right now we are doing all the arts and craft show in this area, and in future we are planning to do a couple in New York and other parts of US too. And we do some couple of Pakistani and Indian shows as well.
I see. Oh. As you can see, it's good to go to this art show because you never know what kind of artists, you know, craft people you can see there and appreciate, you know, beautiful things that they are done by hand. And you have another thing here that is really interesting. Is this a shawl? Or?
This is a sari.
Oh, sari.
Yes.
Ah. Also embroidery.
Yes, this is embroidery.
This is a pretty combination, you know, sari. Too bad we don't have a model to, you know, to see this on the model. I'm sure it will be much nicer to. How many yards do you, or meters, I don't know, what do you use to make a sari?
For sari, I'm not sure about how much meters they use. It actually depends on the artist or the people who wear it.
Six yards.
Yes.
I see. 6 yards is to make a, you know, average sari, and they're all so, you know, different and beautiful. And okay, I wish we can, you know, let me look like that. It's hard to tell like that unless somebody is wearing, you know, to appreciate the beauty of it. But it's, you know, as you can see, the fabric. This is, you know, this is the most important. I don't think you can see the details of the embroidery in orange and blue. I never thought about this combination. This is really a very attractive combination, navy blue and orange color. Very interesting. So is there any differences in sari of younger ladies and older ladies in color? You know, do the older ladies wear also bright colors? Because in some country, usually older ladies wear like a darker colors.
Yes, I think older ladies prefer light color, and younger ladies usually wear darker colors. In India too.
This is how it is?
Yes.
Okay. What about the bride? What's the color? Is it red?
It's red.
Red, you know, yes, I know that. The red is for the bride.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting. And what about the bridal? Do they have like a bridal party, like here in America, like a bridesmaids, and you know, do they have that? Or,
yes,
or
they do have that.
Only bride.
No, they have all the parties, but they call it something different. But now that this tradition is even going to India, so they do have all these parties too.
So it has to be different color of the sari for the bridesmaids.
Yes, bride. So that actually depends. They usually have orange, blue. They don't have it like how we do it here. They have different colors they can choose from.
Okay. Are they all the same color or different colors?
They can wear different colors, but they usually not wear red.
Not red.
Yes.
Not red, because the bride is
yes.
only one that. What about the groom?
So the groom can wear any color actually.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Mother of the bride?
I think it also depends. Sometimes some mother wear.
So it's what she likes.
Yes,
it's not. It's
like.
not.
Yes.
You know that she has to have certain color.
No.
I know the Indian weddings last for more than 3 days.
Yes. Some 4 days too.
How many?
Some 4 days.
Wow, it must be very expensive to do it.
Yeah.
Do they still have a diary?
Sorry?
Diary, that means, you know, the bride, you know, brings, you know, some gold, you know, the present to the groom or family, I don't know, like before.
I don't think so. And maybe in some culture it is still there, but I haven't seen that in Kashmir.
Maybe in the villages, maybe?
Maybe. I haven't seen that.
I think it's losing, but it used to be, you know, that they have to present a gift to the groom's family,
Yes.
and then, you know, before marriage. Is that like that?
That it was a culture before, but I haven't seen this.
Yeah,
in
probably it's
Kashmir.
losing.
Yeah.
You know, the young people are now educated,
Yeah.
and they don't, you know, don't have to. Maybe they're not as rich as you
Yeah.
know, but they're still in love. So that's what's count, not how many gold coins they have. Is that
Yes,
right?
that's right.
That's interesting. Well, and it is just all these interesting, you know, customs in different, you know, places in the world, which is, you know, interesting. I like to learn all of these different countries, what they're doing, and that's why I'm asking all these little, you know, questions about weddings and you know, embroidery and colors and all of these things, you know, which is absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, very talented people. And you know, I appreciate everything. You know that. Do we have anything else? There is a something, little something here.
We have bags over there. Yeah.
So tell us, what is this? And I just have to point out this. This is a Kleenex box, and it's made from paper. Goodness
And hand painted.
gracious, this is really such a wonderful thing.
And this is a bag, and this is also hand
This is
embroidery.
a combination of leather. Excuse me.
And ari work.
Yes, yeah, this is very nice. And do they make this in different sizes?
Yes, these does come in a different size.
This is a small little one, but you see the details is embroidery and leather, such a good combination. It is a lovely. And this is this for all, you know, children or smaller, or do you know?
I think everyone can use it.
Anybody can use it, I see. And this size also.
Yes.
And the inside is also beautifully done with a nice lining. And you can, you know, put lots of space. But anyway, this is a exhibition from India. I would like to thank very much, you know, for them to come today, show us all this lovely stuff. Thank you very much for watching, and till next time, Olga Jevtich reporting for Fashion Arts. Bye-bye.